Hello everyone, we are back again with Dear Danny. Thank you so much for all your questions so far, please keep them coming. For those of you that don't know, I'm Danny Zonic Sørensen, and when I'm not coaching Astralis, I'm coaching your life. Dear Danny, I'm not sure what I want to do for my career. I love gaming and I'm really good at it, but how do I know if I would make it as a professional gamer? That's a really tough question. First of all, you don't know whether you're going to be a professional gamer. Obviously, if you have a huge talent, then you will probably know from the very beginning, but it's only going to get you halfway there. It also takes hard work, and I would actually say that with obviously you need some talent, but with a small amount of talent, but hard work and motivation, then you can definitely get far. But what I would do is always to secure that you have a backup plan. So I don't know how old you are, but if you don't have an education, then try and take that besides playing. And then if you get into a good team and you get offered a contract and everything's just going for you, then you can reconsider if you have time to finish your education. But my mom always taught me that you should have a backup plan, and I have an education even though I've been playing for 20 years and being a coach now for Astralis since 2016. So always have a backup plan, but always keep working hard. That's what's going to get you to become a professional Counter-Strike player one day. Dear Danny, can you help me to get a better game sense? It's really strange, the whole term about game sense, because some players have it and some people don't. But I think that there is a certain amount of game sense that you need to have in order to function as a professional gamer. But there is also definitely a lot of players out there right now who's attending some of the very best tournaments in the world and making a lot of money, whose game sense isn't what I would have preferred if they were playing on my team. But one thing is definitely experience. If you have a lot of experience, then or if you're gaining experience, then your game sense will also follow. And then more importantly, my advice to you, in order for me to answer your question, would definitely be to watch some replays, some matches of certain players. For my team, it would definitely be Glaive and Sibix. How they work around in different situations. Flusher was also a great player, and then you can also look at the more shiny players who don't always play the right call, but they have this X factor, such as Simple and Saivu. Also Device from my team who can carry rounds on their own. You can also look at them, but I would definitely prefer if you could look at some of the players who are either tactical leaders or play like Sibix, who is mostly left alone to clutch around. Dear Danny, I try not to let internet trolls get me down, but sometimes it's really hard not to. Do you have any advice on how to deal with them? That's also a really good question. I think it comes down to accepting that no matter what you do, you can never get rid of the trolls. They will always be there. It comes down to you working with yourself, trying to not let it influence you in your playing style. I don't know if it's on Twitter or if it's in-game that you are getting trolled, but there is this beautiful button called block and mute when it comes to playing. And if someone just is annoying, then you should definitely just, and not productive, then you should definitely just mute them. I think that would be my advice. We here in Astralis, we especially when we lose, we always get these trolls, but then I just simply don't open Twitter if I feel that it will affect me in any way. So yeah, I think that will be my advice to you. Ignore them. The worst thing that you can do is definitely try and argue with them or trolling them back, because that's the reaction that they want from you. So don't do that. Just ignore them. And if it becomes too much, then mute or block them on Twitter or mute them in game. That's it for today. See you guys next time. Please feel free to send me more questions on the hashtag Dear Danny. Then I'll make sure that it will be in the next episode. Take care, guys.